Friday night, the family group chat lit up. Skip the barbecue. My new wife says you make the whole place smell. Love, Mom and Dad. I replied with one word, understood. I'm Arden Vale, 35, Executive VP of Engineering at Helixara Biotech in Raleigh. My family still treats me like the strange sister tinkering in a basement lab. I put the phone aside and continued signing contracts. Saturday morning, Naomi called from the desk. A woman is demanding to speak to investments. No name. Says it's urgent. Her husband's with her. Send them up, I said. A moment later, the glass doors parted. She walked in first, he followed, and both froze at my nameplate under the Helixara emblem. Her sunglasses slipped off, clattering against the marble. Arden. EVP of Engineering, I said. What can I do for you? Shock slid into a practiced pageant grin. She dropped a glossy pitch deck onto my desk. Perfect. I'm Sable Ashcraft. This is my husband, Cole. I'm raising $2 million for a rapid diagnostic. You can wire it today. You showed up on a holiday weekend, without an appointment, asking for $2 million? I said. Blood's thicker than water, she chirped. No. Her smile cracked. She launched into a tirade about family and jealousy. Security appeared. The elevator doors closed on Sable's screaming and Cole's glare. My phone rang, Cole again. I answered on the 5th ring. Do you know how embarrassed Sable is? You're heartless. Anything else? He hung up. Messages flooded in. I muted the chat just as a notification popped from my banking app. Pre-approval, $480,000 personal loan. Cosigner, Arden Vale. Primary, Cole Vale. Secondary, Sable Ashcraft Vale. I called my banker. Cancel it. Hard deny. Mark it as fraud. Freeze activity for 90 days. Done. Confirmation arrived at 10:04. I forwarded it to Cole and ignored the calls that followed. But the elevator scene wasn't the finale. An hour later, a brown envelope sat at my condo door. Inside, 42 pages stamped private investigation. Subject, Sable Ashcraft. A note in Dad's trembling handwriting, I've been worried. If you can deal with this, please do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry too, Dad. The report, Sable, 27. Formerly married to Miles Whitaker, 2021 to 2022. Marriage ended after his Chapter 7. Exhibits detailed 8 maxed-out cards for inventory. He lost a Buckhead home and a truck. She walked away with her fees paid. Current data, 12 cards near maximum balance, $189,000. 3 new loans under Cole's name for renovation and equipment. Transfers to Sable's account within hours. Screenshots of her texting a loan officer from Cole's phone. Just tell them my husband makes $120K. They won't verify. I read everything twice, then opened county records. Their Kerry address. Title holder, Arden Vale. Sole owner. I'd bought that house 4 years ago so Cole could breathe. I turned off autopay. Then emailed my attorney, draft termination of support. 30-day notice to vacate. Last, I wrote to Miles. His reply came in 6 minutes. Tell me when and where. Sunday 9 p.m. I parked at the Kerry house, headlights stretching across the porch. Miles stood beside me with a manila folder. Cole opened the door already irritated. Arden, what is this? Sable looked up from the couch and went pale. Miles. Miles set down the bankruptcy documents, then his phone with screenshots. I placed the property deed on the coffee table. The house is mine, I said. All support ends tonight. You have 30 days to move. Cole stared between the paperwork and Sable's face. Silent. Memorial Day, 2 p.m. I stepped into my parents' yard, smoke in the air, country music playing. Sable, in a white sundress, was flipping burgers beside Dad like she belonged there. I set a manila folder on the checkered table and opened it. The deed Arden Vale, sole owner. 30-day notice, signed yesterday. Mortgage acceleration from the bank for attempted fraud. Miles's discharge papers, her signature beside his on every line. Plates hovered mid-air. Cole's face drained. He dropped to his knees. Arden, please. I'll fix everything. Don't make a scene. You had months, I said. You spent them borrowing. Sable tried to brighten, but her voice cracked like glass. You're jealous. I finally have a real partner and you can't stand it. Dad stepped forward. Sable. Is this true? She looked at the documents, then at me. People change. Then start, I said. 30 days. On day 31, a deputy. Nobody stopped me as I walked out. 3 months later, a padlock gleamed on the Carey house door. The shop fired Cole after his background check. His credit score cratered. Sable took 3 judgments and a formal investigation. My parents sold the Durham house trying to cover the damage. They moved into an apartment off Guess Road. Dad mailed a letter apologizing for the silence he once called love. Through counsel, I replied, I wish you peace. I'm done. Friends ask if I feel guilty. I don't. Family isn't a password to your accounts. It's a set of firm boundaries backed by evidence. I enforced mine. Friday night, the family chat buzzed again. I turned the phone face down, poured a glass of wine, and watched Raleigh fade into copper embers. I chose not to breathe.